Why do cognitive biases break risk assessments? Imagine trying to predict the future of a product or a machine, but your mind keeps slipping into familiar patterns that distort your view. That's what cognitive biases do. They interfere with how we see risks and make decisions. When we are assessing risks for product failures or mechanical breakdowns, these biases can cause us to miss important warning signs or underestimate the chances of something going wrong. This can lead to design flaws or safety gaps that might cause failures later on. Cognitive biases are systematic ways our thinking goes off track. For example, overconfidence bias makes us believe we know more than we actually do, so we might ignore data that suggests a failure is likely. Confirmation bias pushes us to focus only on information that supports what we already believe, ignoring evidence that says otherwise. Normalcy bias tricks us into thinking that things will stay the same, so we don't prepare for unusual or unexpected risks. These mental shortcuts seem harmless but can seriously skew risk evaluations. When conducting risk assessments, especially in designing for reliability and safety, these biases can lead us to overlook critical failure modes. We might underestimate how often a part might break or how severe the impact could be if it does. Many decision makers lack strong statistical skills, so they relying on gut feelings or intuition, which can be unreliable. If we do not challenge these biases, our assessments become flawed and safety measures may be insufficient. Group dynamics can make this worse. When teams work together, groupthink can suppress dissenting opinions, leading everyone to agree on a risk view that's incomplete or biased. Experienced engineers might focus only on familiar failure modes, missing new or less obvious risks. This tunnel vision can cause us to ignore rare but high-impact failures that could be catastrophic. The consequences are serious. If risks are underestimated, products might be built without enough safety margins. Mechanical systems could fail unexpectedly, causing injuries or costly recalls. Overlooking rare risks can lead to disasters that could have been prevented with better assessment methods. To avoid these pitfalls, risk managers can use specific strategies. Looking at data from outside sources or historical failures helps broaden perspectives. Bringing in diverse team members challenges confirmation bias and uncovers overlooked risks. Using decision tools like probability charts or scenario planning makes risk estimates more objective. Encouraging open discussion and critical thinking helps surface hidden assumptions and prevents groupthink. By understanding how cognitive biases influence risk assessments and applying these practical methods, organizations can improve their ability to predict failures and design safer products. This proactive approach reduces the chance of unexpected breakdowns and enhances overall reliability.